Hi everybody, it's Christina from Christina's Crafts, and I'm going to show you how I made this Dollar Tree Halloween lantern. Okay, so for this project I have four 4x6 frames, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this backing out of here, and I'm going to take the glass out too, and then I'm going to set that aside. And with all four frames, I'm going to take Mod Podge and I am going to go over the edges of the frames here and the insides of the frames, because I am going to paint this with chalk paint and I want it to be able to stick to something. I don't want it to just scratch right off because it's a very smooth finish. The Mod Podge on my picture frames is all dried. Now I'm going to use this Waverly chalk paint and ink, and I'm going to start painting my frames. I'm going to be painting them all black, but I do probably want to get the sides a little bit because I don't know how much is going to show once I glue them together. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get all my frames painted. I am not going to make you watch the whole process. All right, my frames are all painted. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little these little holders out of here. Some of them come out really easy and some take a little bit of prying, but I want to get these out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and take those out on all of them. Okay, I got these barbecue skewers from Dollar Tree. They're super long. And what I want to do is I'm going to cut 4 of these, and I want them sticking up past the frame a little bit. So I'm just going to estimate probably about right there. And I'm going to cut 4 of them, and I am going to make them all the same size. Alright, I have all 4 of them cut, and then I have these 4 beads that I'm going to use also, and I got these from Amazon. I think it was probably like $14 for like 1,000 beads. So what I want to do is I'm going to paint these, well, you could say dowel rods, but they were barbecue skewers. I'm going to paint all these black, and then I am also going to take these beads, and I always use a pipe cleaner. I don't know, that's just, I'm sure there's probably an easier way to do it, but I just put my beads on a pipe cleaner, and then that's how I paint them. So I stick them on there and then just go around and paint them. All right, I have all my dowel rods and my beads painted. I'm going to set those aside for right now. Now this is the hard part. So I am going to try to glue these frames together. I'm actually going to glue them together in the corners here like this. So I know this is going to be very difficult to get it straight, but I am going to try to do my best. So I'm going to be using a little bit of E6000 for a better hold, and also hot glue. So I'm going to try to get it in the corners here the best I can. And then I'm going to use the hot glue for the quick hold. Alright, and then I'm going to try to stick the corners together here. This is a little difficult, but I am going to reinforce this, so don't worry. Alright, these 2 sides are together, but they're not super tight, so that is where my little dowel rods that I painted are going to come in. So I'm actually going to hot glue these in the corner of my frame here. So I'm hoping that'll give it a little bit more stability. I'm going to stick that right in there. But I'm going to need that extra room. I didn't want to butt the frames up on the edges because like I said, I'm going to need that extra room there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the other sides put on. All right, so far so good. I just have one last side to do. We'll see how sturdy it is after that. Okay, I have it all glued together. It seems to be pretty sturdy. Then I got this lantern, this folding lantern with a tea light from Dollar Tree. And what I plan on doing, and that's why I need to make my box a little bit larger, was I am going to actually put this lantern inside of the box. Just slip it in. So I'm not exactly sure if it's gonna fit. I kind of tried to measure to see if it would fit in there, but I did not assemble the lantern yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the lantern. So it just has these little adhesives, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's no directions or anything. So I am just gonna do the side first, and then do the top, do the roof part. So try to line this up the best I can. Oh, I'll get that on camera. I have a very bad habit of going off of camera. Alright, so I just took the adhesive strip off of there, and then I put it together. Now, all these little corners right here, they have a crease in there, so you're going to want to make sure you fold them. So hopefully it'll sit like a nice, neat little box. It's a little bent out of shape, but I mean, it's Dollar Tree, so. Alright, then I am going to assemble the roof, which I think I have to do the sides on here first and then the top. So I'm just going to take the little adhesive thing off of here and kind of line it up. Well, actually, make sure my folds are all bent. And then put it together. Make sure you fold that up. And then try to stick it on there straight. Alright, I'm going to do the other side. All done. So I'm actually, what I want to do is I'm going to paint this top of this because I want it to be black, but I'm going to go back to my little stand here and I'm going to take my beads and I'm just going to hot glue them onto here real quick. Okay, so I'm just gluing my beads onto the top of my dowel rods here. So I'm just going to get these all glued on here. It's just to give my lantern or house, whatever you want to call it, just a little bit more character. It was actually my husband's idea. I was going to put the dowel rods down here and I wasn't going to put them up in points, but my husband actually said that that would look really good if I stuck it up like that with some beads on top. So there we go. So I'm going to set that aside and then I'm going to get my black chalk paint, or sorry, ink chalk paint back out, and I am going to paint the top of this. And I'm probably going to go down a little bit too. Jeez, I'm totally off camera again. So I am going to go ahead and paint the whole top of this lantern, window and all. Alright, I have the top of my paper lantern all painted black. And I gotta tell you, I'm really starting to like this project. Okay, so I have my box that I made and the lantern is going to go inside of here. Now, it was a little bit big the way that I did it. I could maybe have scrunched the frames in there a little bit, but I'm thinking it looks pretty cute. So now I just need to, I'm gonna hide the purple as much as possible, so this is gonna have to come down a little bit. And since my box, if you can see this right here, it's not right kind of where I want it, so I think I'm gonna hot glue the bottom to it, but I'm gonna try to make sure that I don't get the purple in there. So this might be a tad bit difficult, but I am going to do my best to try to center it in here with a little bit of hot glue. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in there for right now so I can try to line it up. All right, I have my lantern all hot glued in there. Then the next thing that I'm gonna do, I need to get that tea light in there. So I'm gonna take this Waverly black or ink chalk paint, and I am going to paint this popsicle stick black on both sides, and I'm also going to try to paint my tea light here. I don't know how this is going to turn out or if it's even going to stay on there, but I kind of want, I don't want that bright white in my box, so I am going to go ahead and get these two things painted. Okay, I have my craft stick, and I did trying to cut it, I broke it a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that. So what I'm going to do is I want to put my little tea light on here, and then I want to stick it to the bottom of here, but I also want to be able to get the tea light off so I can access the switch and the battery. So I have these little Velcro pieces. I don't remember where I got them from, but what I want to do is I want to put the Velcro on my tea light and in the middle of here, but I need to make sure that I get a good stick, and I also want to put it right here so that I can still access the battery compartment, but I just want to be able to pop it on and off. So I think what I'm going to do, I need the Velcro to be bumped up a little bit. I have these little pop-up dots, adhesive dots that I got from Dollar Tree in the craft section, and I am going to take one of those to kind of pop my Velcro up a little bit. So, but I know it's not going to just stay, so I'm actually going to use a little bit of hot glue on there. And I'm going to stick it right on the battery pack there. And then take that little piece off. The adhesive, and then I am going to put some hot glue on there also, and put the other side of my Velcro on here. So that way I should be able to just stick it on here and pull it off. But since the tea light has this little ridge, it doesn't make exactly for a flat spot to do that. So I'm gonna stick my little Velcro, my light on there, and then I am going to hot glue my light into my lantern. Alright, I have that all glued together. Now I have my tea light in here, and I can actually turn the tea light on and off just by turning this. So it'll come on and off. It doesn't sit quite the best. I might have to try to think of something for that. Let me see what I can do. Okay, so I just took two of those little adhesive dots and I put it on there just so that this is a more flat surface, but then all I have to do is turn my tea light on and then just stick my hand in there and apply it to the Velcro, and it'll sit right inside there just like that. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this elephant chalk paint, and I am going to try to distress the black a little bit. I don't want to use a lot of gray. I just want a little bit, but I am just going to go kind of give it to a little, like, I guess, dingier look. So it's not just straight black. And I'm just going to hit it wherever I feel like it. I'm even gonna do the top part. See, it's just kind of giving it more a little bit of a whiter look. Not quite so black. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do that all the way around the house and pretty much everywhere on these and on the roof. And then I'll come back when I get that done. All right, I have it all painted. That gray just gives it a little bit older look. And then the last thing that I'm gonna do is I bought some of this creepy cloth. Sorry, my chair squeaks. I hope you didn't hear that. And I am going to actually just cut a few pieces and I'm gonna drape it down over it. So I'm just gonna, there's no rhyme or reason here. I'm just gonna cut and then I kind of want it draping down. I might actually stick a little bit over here. So maybe down like that. And then kind of want to stick a little bit over here. I don't want it obviously covering the windows, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to chop it. Stick it up over here. Like I said, I don't really want it covering the windows too much, but I'm just gonna kind of drape it around my lantern. And then there. I'm just gonna kind of hang it around there like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that finished, and that is gonna be my last step. All right, it is all finished. I think it turned out pretty cute. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my tea light on. See how I just popped it out of there? And I stuck my tea light in there. And then that is it. I'll get some pictures of it, try to get some with the lights off a little bit, but that is my first Halloween decor piece for this year. And let me know what you think. I would love if somebody would comment on my videos. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and take care. Thanks. Bye.